Hello guys! Last week we released a mod by our customer nicknamed Midas, who ordered a mod based on the Attack of the Titans anime universe. Later on we received a ton of questions and suggestions for this mod. Also, all week long on the mod's Steam page, we've been setting new goals after the previous ones were completed. And so what the goals were and what we managed to accomplish during the week. The Colossal Titan 2k likes, the Beast Titan 3k likes and the Female Titan 4.5k likes. The mod has garnered a huge amount of likes and awards, probably the most successful mod we've released in a while. At the moment there are about 6,500 likes. The first thing I would like to show you today is the Titanization of creatures from the mod. Many people asked us to remove this restriction. I put it to avoid bugs, but since there were so many requests to remove it, use it, for bugs with characters from mods I do not vouch for. Let's finally start reviewing the new Titans. The first and most long-awaited is of course the Colossal Titan. His height is about 60 meters. He has elongated limbs and is much heavier than other Titans. You'll ask if we've realized his abilities? Of course. Of the realized abilities of this Titan are the emission of steam and the creation of an explosion comparable to an atomic blast. Speaking of steam, in the last video I said that there are some unrealized mechanics that I want to do in the future. It was the regeneration of limbs, and of course heating objects with steam. Now any steam that is released by any of the Titans heats the objects it hits. Titans and shapeshifters are immune to this vapor. The bigger the Titan, the hotter the vapor. For example, a Jaw Titan, because of its size, emits about 100 degrees. And the Colossal is about 1000. Okay, back to the Colossal Titan. The first and probably the most interesting ability of this Titan is steam emission. This Titan, unlike all the others, can control its own steam emission and its own body. You can activate this ability by activating the head of the Colossal Titan. After activation, you will trigger steam emission. But vaporization dries out the Titan. If you let the vapor out for too long, the Titan will completely dry out and die. You can also stop the steam emission by activating the Titan's head again. It will start the recovery process. In the context menu of the Colossal Titan's head you can find the change speed steam emission button, so you can speed up or slow down the steam emission. How to create an explosion. In the first second of the transformation in the context menu of the Colossal Titan's head you can find a button that will create an explosion. Just click on pause when transforming and create it if you want it. In our Discord server the whole development process has been going out small sneak peeks for our patrons and regular members. I'd like to say thanks to this guy here for the sound for the Beast Titan shoutout. Before we continue to go over unique and cool Titans, we did a randomization of regular Titans. We thought that just augmented versions of humans was boring. So far, there are 15 different variations of regular Titans. Here are some of them. You can have a pretty strong normal Titan, or a very weak and useless one. This will bring some interest to the game with regular Titans. We have also added an interesting system of activation of Titans. After using a syringe of Titanization, we can bring a hand to the head of a person and after activation of the hand he will bite it and thus cause the effect of Titanization. Let's continue. And so the next Titan is Beast Titan. Before I show the Titan himself, we have this attribute. It's a drink with a surprise. Those who watched the anime will understand. But for those who haven't, let me briefly explain. This drink contains spinal fluid drinking which the character becomes actually one leg in a titanized state. But how do you activate such Titans? This is where the Beast Titan comes into play.
Go back, I want to be monkey!
He's about 18 meters tall. He is covered in most of his fur. His arms are also longer and larger than normal Titan arms. And the most interesting ability of this Titan is his scream. The scream can be summoned once every 10 seconds. The scream can be triggered by simply activating the Titan's head. And the scream sounds like that. What this scream does, I think you already understand. Well, this is a not typical Titan, who thanks to his scream can create an army of similar Titans that can destroy entire cities. But what about spinal fluid? Those who drank a drink with spinal fluid will react to the screen when it reaches them. And so the last unique Titan we have today is the female Titan. If you follow us not only on YouTube, you probably know that a week ago we released Soft Zooey. By the way, you can order your own soft body item from me on Discord. With promo code 01 the order will cost not $10 but $3. Just message it to me in private messages. So why am I talking about this item? You've probably seen this picture on Steam, I mean that one with the 4.5k likes for the female Titan, and yes, we have successfully implemented this with female Titan. She is approximately 14 meters tall. This is the only female Titan in our mod that has its own soft body chest physics. In general, these were all the available abilities of female Titan. Its uniqueness is basically just that it is the only Titan that is soft body physics, and maybe we will use this physics somewhere else. Remember, even though this is a female Titan and she appears to be non-threatening, you are very much mistaken. It is still a Titan that can eat you for no particular reason. So to summarize, in our mod we have 7 Titans, each unique. Each one is unique, with its own abilities and attributes, as well as its own size and shape. In summary, we have made a lot of progress and the mod will go on and on, it all depends on your support. As a result, we have Jaw Titan, Female Titan, Attack Titan, Armored Titan, Warhammer Titan, Beast Titan, Colossal Titan, and regular Titans that have a unique appearance. Now, we're going to summarize briefly and talk about what's coming up in this mod in the future. Compared to the past Titans, we now have 7 unique Titans and unique Titanization of ordinary people, so they are all different, not the same. And in the future with your support they can be even more. Which I would like to finalize in the next update of this mod. Yes, there will probably be a third part, it's up to you. On the last installment you got over 3,200 likes. Let's increase that a little bit. 3,500 likes and we start working on the next update, in which I will finally finish the regeneration system, add a syringe that will give the Titan the ability to harden his skin, like you can see in the Attack Titan's fist. But it's an unfinished system, or rather it doesn't even work properly. Also this update will come out earlier for patrons. For everyone it will be available in a week. Thank you all for your support. While I've got to run.